This is S1 slippery elm 1 with 1 gram of powder to 6 ounces of room temp water. And as you can see, it's very runny. It does not even hold its shape. And it even ran through some of the strainer. So it does not do a very good job as far as being gelatinous per se in this ratio. But as far as being mucilaginous, again, it has some slime feeling, but it's very hard to feel the mucin in this. I mean, there is some, as you can note, it falling off my fingers. It's residual underneath mucin, more or less, under the wetness. As far as taste of this one, I get a slimy feeling, slick taste. With woody undertones. This is S2 with 2 grams of slippery elm powder to 6 ounces of warm water. And as you can see, this one actually has some thickness to it at the bottom. I cleared out the straining fluid, so all of this is just from this S2. So the top of it, like middle layer, was more like what we saw with S1, but the bottom layer is right here, and from looking at it, we are going to see how it plays out as far as coming out of the strainer and onto this plate. See the top? We still have some runny. It's runny, but very gloppity, if that's even a word. So it has globs of goop, slime, mucin material. It feels like egg consistency, but it's almost like thicker than egg. Maybe if you were to put egg with a little bit of sugar together when you're baking, or flour, that's more along the lines of this consistency as far as taste. And it's very moisture, holds a lot of moisture. Taste, definitely woody and slimy. 3 grams of powder to 8 ounces of ice cold water. And this one was not agitated. So you have your separations of fluid based on viscosity in the cup. And then when you pour it out, we still have some of that residual fluid like S1 on the outside, a little bit of S2 in the middle with some of the globs, and then this is where it gets its own definition, because this holds its shape and it's slimy, gooey, but out of that, so far, this is the best as far as the most mucin produced. And I like how it holds its shape. So that means it could probably stay in one area more so and coat that one area in the GI tract if you're trying to aim for digestion help. Taste, feel, definitely moisture. Taste is, again, I'm not a fan of this taste. The sliminess, the woody undertone bite, and just, there's even a slimy aftertaste. This is S4, 5 grams of powder with 8 ounces of boiling water. And as you can see, we kind of almost extracted the most out of this form, this method, more so than the others. It does have its defined clumps and thickness, just like S3 did. For taste measures, I'm not going to taste it because it's going to taste exactly the same to me. But this one is definitely, like I said, your ideal turnout as far as getting the most mucin for your buck.